Loading terrain. Ah, okay. We're here. We're in.
I see you.
Oh, am I allowed to turn around?
Uh, well, you can turn around, yes.
It's an Antoine.
I am.
Look at this fancy little floor you made. Hi there. Mwah.
You are not moving on my screen.
I am moving, and that is a big ass sword. Are you that happy to see me?
I'm always... Oh, there you are. I'm
Hi.
always happy to see you. Okay, so...
This is Antoine's cute little house. We're not going to go over there and explore it because we're doing something else right now. Okay.
You gotta put yourself in adventure mode.
Uh, I do not have permission to use this command.
Wait, so how do I... Okay, just don't break anything.
Roger.
Really?
That was not
You,
what I intended to happen.
you punched me.
It wasn't what I intended.
I will put away my weapons and stuff so you can...
Look at his backpack.
If you happen to punch me.
I'm looking at your butt. Turn around. Look at his backpack, guys. Isn't that neat? Okay.
Okay. So, there's a sign right there.
Can I go
You
see
should
this?
probably start there.
Okay. My journey begins here. There's a book. We shall read the book. No, come back here. Time to begin. Dearest Ishtar, it seems you have found your way to a new world. My world. Well, there is a price for that. What you see before you is a bridge. This is a bridge to some place new, uncharted, and altogether dangerous. I want you to be 100% sure that you wish to take part in this journey, because once we start, there is no turning back. This will be a trek through some of the most dangerous territory you have ever experienced. My mind. Yeah, that's pretty terrifying.
Hey.
If you survive, you have learned something about me that few have known before. Are you ready? Then take your first steps on the red and white bridge and start your journey. Yours, Matt. Are you really mine?
I would hope so.
Look at this. Very nice little architecture you got going here, darling.
Thank you.
Ray goes, you've rebuilt Detroit? Do not touch display purposes only. Okay. It's a restaurant. It's a very fancy looking restaurant.
Can't really read the sign. Well, I mean, you can if you look up.
It says display purposes only.
Look up.
The melting pot. Okay. This was our first date. Oh, one of them. We did that for Valentine's Day. I remember that.
You might want to check the shelf.
Oh, I didn't know there was a shelf there. Sorry.
You mean you couldn't see the shelf amongst the flowers
I
and
didn't look.
the oddly shaped thing that is completely different than everything else?
The oops. So you decided to go through with this. My suggestion is that you should probably grab a bite to eat. This place? This is the Melting Pot. It's a fondue restaurant. The first time I came to a place like this was very important. I was nervous and had no idea what to expect. I mean, it was fondue, sure. Melted cheese, beef broth, bits of food on the ends of skewers. What's not to enjoy? I had to make reservations, one of the first places I had ever had to do that. I made sure I looked nice and made sure that I was all set. But why? Do you know, Ishtar? Well, I was meeting someone here. Someone important. It was a first step to something on a special day. She wore all red, looking like a ruby-haired goddess. She took my breath away, and the meal was amazing. Good conversation, good food, and my nervousness washed away. I thought it was a good start to a date, then the bill came. It was so much more than either of us thought it was going to be, and I was actually embarrassed that I needed to ask my goddess to help me pay for the date I asked her to. I was mortified, but she just smiled at me, laughed, and apologized at how expensive she had made it. We went Dutch on our first date, and that would set the tone going forward. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. You'll learn more than I want, I guess. If you make me cry while I spent so much time on my makeup, we're gonna have words. It was an amazing date, and it was incredibly romantic. There were flower petals on the table, and it was fun. And if you ever go to the melting pot, guys, um, if you ever go, you will definitely want to book some time because it is a lot of fun and it's not something you can rush. Can I go down this way now?
Yes, you can go down this way now.
Windy, windy, windy. It's extremely good innovation. And yes, Mr. Jund, this is absolutely adorable. He spent so much time on this. I was locked out of his office the entire time. Oh, Volta! Come inside, look around, the show's about to start. Look at the cute little dolls! Oh, I remember La Volta. There's no bookshelf in here.
She's very observant.
But there's one right there.
I tried to make them as obvious as possible for the clues, but you know.
Yes, but you're putting them like right next to other things that I'm wanting to look at. Blast! You found more. Well, I might as well tell you about Volta. Have you ever heard of Cirque du Soleil? I have. A performance, a story, music, entertainment, death-defying stunts. A normal circus this is not. I had never been to one. Never. But I had heard so many good things about it. So what happens? That beautiful ruby-haired goddess, she hands me tickets. She asked me out. Another date. I was overjoyed. Once again, I dress up and make myself look nice. Or I thought I did. You should have seen her. My jaw practically hit the floor. I was just expecting a show. Some good times, and possibly me helping to pay like last time. It was all for naught. Not only had this Venus of a woman paid for tickets, but was treating me to an Italian dinner. Not a place that had a waiting area and served all-you-could-eat breadsticks, mind you, but a place where a tie was required, a wine list was offered, appetizers, our own semolina, and a menu read out by memory from our server.
Sommelier.
Sommelier. That's not what you spelled.
Well,
You spelled semolina.
Well, I put it through whatever. We had our own sommelier that was offering us wine.
It was amazing. Everything was delicious, and again, the company was brilliant. I had no idea why she was still there, though. I was nowhere near what she deserved. Then came the Cirque. The white temp, the cold temperatures, so that I had to offer her my jacket to walk to the performance. It was chilly. The music, even waiting for it to start, there was something about just standing there with my arms wrapped around her. I could smell her perfume, the shampoo she washed her hair with. That night was and is etched into my mind. The whole thing. And near the end of the date, I realized something. I had been upstaged to the highest order. No mere date would be able to top this. Little did I know I would be upstaged a lot. Well, go on, look around more. I'm sure you can find it.
Now, if you come back in here, if you remember with Volta, there was a bunch of, because it was about being different, there was a bunch of, the businessmen and stuff like that doing the timed steps and everything like that. So
if you guys have not seen a Cirque du Soleil, you should. It is really, really cool. Even on DVD, it's amazing. But getting to see it live is just something else.
These are the best dolls I could find with DecoCraft. Now, the main character of Volta has blue hair. He kind of has blue hair, the one on the middle right. Mm-hmm. There is a girl that's involved, who is always in green. She is in the left. And then those are all the businessmen that were on the phone with the briefcases and everything dancing around.
I remember.
Volta was amazing. It
really
was absolutely amazing. And these are the only colored fairy lights. I was kind of disappointed, but it's fine.
They're cute. They're flashing. I am so gonna cry, Allie. He's being so sweet.
And I'm making sure it stays daytime because some of these places may spawn creatures.
Fish and other marine life coming soon. Maybe this trek isn't as hard as I thought it would be. I'll have to remember to add more challenges to my mental defenses next time. But you're here now, so you might as well continue on with your journey. I was right about not needing weapons, though.
Okay, hold on real quick about the not needing weapons thing. So I didn't know if she was going to spawn in with gear or not. So I changed the message from the beginning.
Can I continue?
Yes, you can continue.
Seems like all the animals aren't even in this patch of the game. Not a single thing. Not even a squid would show up in this tank. Not like the aquarium, though. A special dance event night. There was overly expensive food, way too loud music where the lead singer was trying to sing for the Cranberries, and a picture booth with lots of props and fun things to make the night more fun. I wish I could say this was my plan again, but I would be lying. No, my Venus, she set this up again, and instead of taking goofy pictures, she just wanted one of us looking into each other's eyes, kissing, and then smiling at the camera. So sappy, and it was then I realized that we were that couple. You know the one, where they are always holding, kissing, so saccharine sweet that you want to throw them off a cliff because it makes you second guess about the emotions in your own relationship. Yeah. We spent time under the docks of Puget. The setup had dim lights, low music, and a heater. Fish of all kinds swam past the glass, and we talked for what felt like a minute or two, but had been almost an hour. It was time to move on. We then made it to the mammals. River otters, sea lions, all of them swimming and flipping in the water, playing around. Bruce was one of the sea lions. His huge mass lay at the top of his enclosure, just slumbering away as drunks from the event tried to get him to do something, anything, and we both envied his life of leisure and lamented it because of the morons like that. It was time to go after that. The night was long, and we had enjoyed ourselves so much that it was almost over. Hold on a second, guys. The event, not the night. I'm not 20 anymore, you know. I really enjoyed that night. Wouldn't mind doing it again. I would like to do it again, too. You're going to need to bring me tissue because I'm already tearing up. And this is really pathetic. I should have warned you guys, I am a crier. It does not take much to make me burst into tears. I cried when we went to the Meg and one of the main characters died. The Meg, for crying out loud. I found the book this time. The aquarium is pretty cool. Thank you, darling. You brought me tissues. You're not going to be on the boys' colony? Okay. Aw, you replicated the heads of Antoine and Sarah. How cute. Okay. Army of Snarkness. You seem to be getting through this faster than I anticipated. I'm not worried because there's more to this place than just books, islands, and bridges. Antoine and Sarah. What can I say about these two? Peas in a pod, right? The two leaders of the Army of Snarkness. Believe it or not, I envied Antoine for a long time. Strange, I know. He's my creation, after all. But he was so free and confident in himself. He was everything I wanted to be. Smooth, calculated, funny, always the center of attention. Okay, maybe not that last part, but I did envy his way of dealing with every situation. He always had the answers. Then Sarah came into his life, much like you did into mine. Suddenly, she threw everything out of whack, and Antoine had to steel himself to her own brand of straight-laced order, just like she had to learn to deal with his unbridled chaos. You are that order for me. Always there to talk to me when I need it, telling me that things are going to be all right. Reassuring me that the things my head tell me are just lies, and that you are here because you want to be. You have become that bright light to my everyday. I have never been more comfortable than when I am with you. They say home is where the heart is. Well, that... Sorry, guys, hold on. Well, that is why I feel safe around you. You are my home, my Venus. Think about that. Not just calling you my Aphrodite. Venus is the second closest planet to the center of our universe. You are the second closest thing to the center of my own personal universe. The first, of course, is my daughter, which is how it should be. You mean that much to me, and I honestly do not know where I would be without you. Not just a relationship, but a friend that was there for me through some of the hardest times I had ever been through. You were there when I really was willing to just disappear from this world. I owe you so much, and to be honest, I just want to know that I make you happy. Things are going to get harder from here. Good luck. You do make me happy. You're also making me cry. I spent a lot of time on my eye makeup, and he's making me cry, guys. I know. I was very proud of it. Thank you. You're even making Allie cry. How do you get inside? We need a button. So let's see. Framed chest. A lever. Okay. Is there anything down the other side? Just another lever. Okay, you made this easy. Okay. It's getting dark. I'll wait till you get back. Okay. One step closer. You found your way in. Good. Now you just have to find your way through. But the real question is, are you sure you want to? If you look out the window, you can see another bridge. This is one step closer to the end. Do you want to finish it, or are you going to give up now? After everything you've witnessed so far, is it worth it? You need to think about this. I know if I had been through this ordeal, going through my mind like this, I'd turn back and just keep going. Such a simple thing, right? To work through a problem. You need a good head on your shoulders and a drive to do so. It also helps to have an amazing partner. Two halves to one whole, like a soulmate. Do you believe in them? That there is one special person for everyone? A favorite person? A person you want to spend every minute with? A person you want to wake up to every morning? I know I have one. It's you. God. Since you got inside, I'll give you a hint, unless you figured it out already. The partner to the lever you used to get in here is opposite where you found it. Just be sure you want to continue. Okay. That's kind of a silly question. You guys can't tell, but I'm all shaky now. And look, there's a bridge. You're almost there. Enter if you dare. Look at the flower pot. No bookcase. This is a cute little place, though. You did really good. Look at the games and all the flowers and okay. You made it. You found the end. I am shocked you were able to get this far. Guess you figured out by now this isn't a scavenger hunt, but it is important, and I'm glad you made it here. You just doxed me. Thanks for that. You've become the most important person in my life. You are my Venus, my queen, my ruby-haired goddess. More importantly, you've become my partner. You've made me happier than I could have... Sorry. You've made me happier than I have ever been, happier than I could ever imagine being. I wake up every morning and am desperate to hear your voice, to hear your laugh, to hold you close. I grow more and more in love with you every day. I love you more than there are stars in the sky, more than all the words that have ever been written. Or ever will be written. See, I told you guys he was gonna make me cry. I've told you 100 times, and I will tell you 100,000 more that I love you. Taking that first step and asking you out was something so innocent. I had no idea it would lead me down a path that would have me wanting it to never end. You are mine, and I am yours always, and I want to know something. Jesse, will you marry me? Oh my god.
It's a pretty good scavenger hunt.
Best scavenger hunt.
I love you.
I love you too.
And now you gotta try and play Among Us.
And I'm a mess. Oh my god. Sorry, guys. I am such a mess.
Hey, man.
Hey, guys. How's it going? Look how pretty it is.
Careful.
My nose is all red now. Thank you guys. You did pick a great time to show up. Hey, man. Thank you guys for being here with this. I figured he was just doing some... Oh, God. I'm a mess. I figured he was just doing something fun, like... On the server, a couple of times he's made treasure hunts and stuff, so I thought it was something like that.